Everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Last outing for Orlando, the loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. Tip-off goes to Orlando. Now, Suggs. Screen by Howard. To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
And Banchero on the follow!
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Now here's Anthony. Embiid the screen. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Dwight Howard. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
And they're running. Maxey on the wing. He gets that one.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with Orlando's head coach. We talked about Joel Embiid specifically and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said, I want us to make life difficult for him. Every time he catches it in the post, I want us to push back and be physical with him. If he's out on the perimeter, I want to put a hand up on every single shot. Let's see if Coach's message resonates. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Now, here's George. Following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. Kicks it out to Maxey. 5 on the clock. Outside Anthony. Takes a three. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Here's Orlando now. Wagner. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
Outside Anthony. Back to Maxey. Anthony down low. Pass to Maxey. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Maxey's got 5.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
And that one's good. Sorry. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Anthony. Embiid in the corner. On the wing, George. Embiid the screen. Pulls from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Magic.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
And now the 76ers on the break. And it's sent back by Howard.
Huge swat from the big fella Howard. An absolute force defensively.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Anthony. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat. And because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
Here's George. Here's Drummond. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Hey, if you don't box out Drummond, this happens. He's an exceptional offensive rebounder who can hurt you big time with the putbacks.
Outside, Dane. And so it's Orlando with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Now, here's Maxey. Fires at the elbow. And stolen by Richardson. Isaac right side. To the left wing. Black with it. The shot's good from Carter. Carter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Kevin, back to you.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. Orlando's front office, Clark, has made it clear they're turning the page on the rebuild, entering the win-now phase.
And the reason they're able to make that shift, Kevin, is because they drafted 2 franchise cornerstones. Banchero and Wagner developed quickly and have a lot of runway in front of them.
Now, here's Richardson. Here's Black. Scoreless thus far. They grabbed their own miss. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Oubre outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oubre able to get here a lot with how aggressive he is with the ball in his hand.
And one thing we love about the NBA, Clark, the different styles that teams play with. So how important is pace?
I think it's critically important, Kevin, because the game is meant to be played at a fast pace. 24-second shot clock, 8 seconds to get the ball across the half-court line. And some teams really step on the gas pedal and try to play extremely fast. Others want to massage the pace. So I like the fact that there are different approaches to pace for the teams in the NBA.
Pass to Drummond. And Lowry has it in the corner. Now McCain. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. They get it back.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Edgecombe. No scoring in this one. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Nice play by Edgecombe. He has the strength and body control to finish.
An unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
Now Edgecombe. After the missed three from Desmond Bane. 4 on the shot clock. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
And you look at Edgecombe, he had really good assist numbers in college, and there you could see it translate at this level.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Strong take by the wily Maxey. He is fantastic at turning on the jet.
And Howard with the stuff.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And here is Suggs. Lobbed up there for Howard. And that one is good from Suggs. Suggs has got 6.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The 76ers trailed by 8. Here's Maxey. And the basket is good. Maxey's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the 76ers.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Now Black, still scoreless. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Maxey. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Magic leading by 4. Black with it. Into the lane. Here's Wagner. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Kept his head up the whole time right there, and Black able to find his teammate.
Now here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. Shot clock at 3. There's the drive. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Driving in. So, Clark, when you watch Anthony Black, Size, playmaking, defense. A lot to like here.
That is a fact, for sure. The sixth pick in 2023. Shooting was the question mark, still is a bit, but I tell you, that's the one area of the game you've seen over the years. Many players make great strides in refining their shot because of the work they put into it. I don't think he's going to be any different.
Outside, George. Drummond a screen. 76ers moving the ball around. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Outside, Maxey. In the corner, George with it. Deep two from Anthony. Second shot opportunity. And stolen by Howard. Inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And the power Howard possesses, that's ridiculous. So much potential in that young man.
It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
The quick-footed, creative Max is so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
And a wide open look for Bane. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Baines got himself on the board with 3 there. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Maxey. Back to Drummond. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Back to Maxey. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high-percentage shots.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Bona. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Magic leading by 12. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And Howard with the stuff.
And this is why Howard is so highly regarded. He's outstanding at taking the initiative on offense.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Edgecombe. Will it go? Here's Bona. Here's McCain. Here's Bona. Guarded by Bane. And so it's Orlando with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Suggs. Pass to Bane. Now Wagner from downtown. And it's Bona with the rebound. Outside Anthony. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And the 76ers making a change here. Magic leading by 14. Banchero with the screen. And he drives in, lays it up and banks it in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
They get it back. That one's not going to go. Kicks it out to Wagner. Rebounded by Anthony.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Suggs with some nice defense.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but we need just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Howard. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Here's Maxey. Five to shoot. Embiid wide open. Nice form on the 20-footer. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Basket is good.
Able to get to the hoop with those nice handles, leading to an easy finish.
Embiid the screen. Maxey fired. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now Wagner. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Embiid the screen. And for over a decade in the NBA, great Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Embiid. Outside George. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Here's George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And yeah, it's good.
Boy, how about the deceptive strength of George fending off the defense exceedingly well there and taking the ball strong to the rack.
Now Banchero. And he drains the jam.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Yeah, count it.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
It's Suggs with the drive. It's good.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Magic.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so by winning the first of 3 to play in this season series, it should give them plenty of momentum and confidence for the next time they'll have to lace up their sneakers against the Sixers.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Dwight Howard.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it. And expect Howard to get to the line a lot in his career. He needs to focus heavily on improving his free throw ability.
Up top, Embiid. The shot is good.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
Suggs. And that one dropped.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And it's Orlando's ball. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. And here is Suggs. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up.